welcome to this video, and today I am talking about personality types based on your moon and sun sign. Okay, if you have your moon in Scorpio and your sun in Pisces, then you've come to the right place. So there are 9 planets in astrology, and 9 of these planets, the sun, moon included, they represent a certain archetype, each of them. Okay, the sun represents your exterior self. And how you basically take your internal key and project it out into the world. That's the sun. Your goals, your ambitions, your desires, the way you move around, in this world, in the manifested world, is the sun, the yang component. Now, the moon in astrology symbolizes your emotional body, your emotional reactions, your idea of nurturance, how you give, how you receive it. Your mother, your mother figures, your day-to-day habits, that's the moon. So you've got to know the moon sign to really know an individual. Just by their sun sign, it's not enough, it's really not enough. And here you've got your moon in Scorpio, which is probably the most deep and profound, is the deepest and most profound sign, placement of the moon. Moon is not traditionally comfortable. If you read the textbooks, she's not comfortable in Scorpio. She should be, because Scorpio's emotions and she loves emotions. But there's something about Plutonic Scorpio. Scorpio is after all ruled by Pluto now in modern astrology. So Pluto being death and rebirth, So there's a discomfort that moon feels in Scorpio. She's not comfortable there. She cannot express herself with ease and finesse and panache, She feels inhibited in Scorpio. There's this depth, this association with trauma. There is definitely an association with trauma with moon and Pisces. You're secretive. You like to hold your secrets close to your chest. You like to hold your friends close and your enemies closer. That's you. But of course, you have to understand that the Scorpio native must explore 3 archetypes. The first being the scorpion, the second being the eagle, and the third being the phoenix. Okay, so Scorpio basically is the sign of the initiate, and to become the true initiate, a Scorpio must become the phoenix eventually, from the scorpion, which is the lowest vibration, onto the eagle, which is about the initiate standing above the normal 3D world, and then finally rising up to the spirit world as the phoenix. So that's your journey as a scorpion. With your moon in Scorpio, this is who you really are when the lights are off. This is your emotions, your deep self. So you have felt all of this, if not the highest vibrations yet. You can get there. You've definitely felt the sting of the scorpion. You felt it sting other people. You felt it sting yourself. Because Scorpio doesn't even spare itself. It's very hard on itself as well. Because there is an inherent link to Virgo, which is probably the most self-critical sign out there in Scorpio. In ancient astrology, there were only 10 signs. Libra was added later on. Virgo and Scorpio will actually fuse together. That's why they have this overtly critical energy signature. That's what I have observed. Okay, there is this tremendous self-doubt and self-loathing that can come from this energy, the scorpionic moon energy, and you are actually quite afraid to open up to people. That's why you want to be secretive. You're not malicious. You're not just trying to deceive people. People may perceive it as thus because deception is so rampant, and they may have been stung by a Scorpio in its lower vibration. So they are probably wary of moon and Scorpio, which is considered to be the most dangerous placement, as I have read online numerous places. So it's people see it as potentially dangerous. This placement this could also be deception. This moon and Scorpio person can even deceive and tell a lot of lies. So of course, with every energy there is good, there is bad, there's positive, there's negative, there's high, there's low, and there's a middle ground. So if I think the wisdom of archetypes teaches us to really zoom in on the middle ground, because that's where we that from there we stand a chance of redemption. And speaking of redemption, let's get to Pisces. Now, as the soul comes into the samsaric wheel, which is represented by the zodiac, and it goes through 12 stages, okay? So the first being Aries, where the soul learns initiation. Second being Taurus, where the soul learns a physical body and the physical earth. Okay, third being Gemini, where the soul learns all about communication. Fourth being Cancer, where the soul learns all about emotions. Fifth being Leo, where soul learns all about creativity and love and romance. So on and so forth. In Scorpio, the soul learns to be the initiate and reverse the sex energy as the Kundalini energy and create an opening. That's why Scorpio is known as the sign of the initiate, and Pisces is all about that final dissolution. The 12th sign is about the final breaking away of every single boundary that we hold. Now, it's the last water sign. Scorpio is the second water sign. Pisces is tremendously powerful, because once you've understood the Kundalini can reverse and Kundalini can rise up, then in Pisces you have become one with everything. Pisces is about that unitary consciousness and merging into that unitary consciousness, really becoming one with creation, really loving, really understanding, empathy. Scorpio lacks empathy. Your Pisces sun, because that's how you want to be perceived, you probably put out a more compassionate, empathic side to yourself. You're probably very deep within, and you judge people. Again, Virgo and Scorpio, they have the sense of judging people. They have to judge people, maybe because they both look at investigation, and Virgo looks at really critical analysis, that Mercury that dissects, and Scorpio is like ultimate Plutonic, as in will get to the bottom of everything. So there they have that, hacking everything to bit energy. So now the lesson with your Scorpio moon and the sun is not comfortable in Pisces, which means your moon's not comfortable in the placement, sun's not comfortable. So both your sun and moon are not comfortable in the houses they are in the signs they are in. So this is something you've got to work with and balance out anyway. Now, Pisces sun can be very empathic, as I said, very compassionate, very artistic. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, is the 12th sign. Right, is ruled by Neptune, which is the higher octave of Venus, which is all about spiritual love and merging into oneness, So if you can really understand the penetrative, deep, profound meaning behind your Scorpio moon and behind your feeling, the profound depth of your feeling, if you can translate that into mystical art for us all to consume, then that's it, you've got a winner. Because ultimately with the moon in Scorpio, you are the greatest detective, the greatest psychologist. Like, wow, you are the greatest psychologist. And with your sun in Pisces, you're the mystic. So you've got the psychologist and the mystic, and you can very well be working in the field of spirituality. As I said, Scorpios are inherently psychic, and Pisces is like the ultimate psychic energy out there. And a lot of Pisces sun people are actually healers. And throw in a moon in Scorpio and a Virgo ascendant, yeah, you've got a healer. And Virgo ascendant will give you a nimble fingers, and Scorpio moon will give you the depth of everything. And here you've got your Pisces sun, which is portraying this very mystical, very spiritual, very dreamy, very imaginative vibe that Neptune gives. But Pisces, again, it's all about dissolution, and Neptune rules alcohol, oils, everything that dissolves boundaries. Pisces people in their lowest vibration can get stuck. with intoxicants and drugs. So that's something you need to work with. Scorpio intensity loves to do stuff like that, can be amplified with the Pisces energy. I'm just saying that's something you need to be mindful of. I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I like making it for you. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment button and share. Oh, sorry, leave me a comment, please. And you can book a session with me, or you can consider a donation. Thank you. Bye. Well, that was the last of the Scorpio moon. Huge sense of achievement. And then I will begin next time I shoot with Sagittarius moon. See you. Bye.